if you cannot take time out to counsel yourself, it makes no sense to go to pay someone to counsel you. You can't even counsel yourself. So if you can't listen to yourself and get in tune with yourself, it's going to be a very difficult thing for you sitting there in a therapist chair just talking about your feelings, because you're talking about it, but you're not doing anything about it. What I'm showing you is, yes, you see what's going on. You know what the feelings are. You know what's going wrong. You know what happened before. And you're talking to that version of you from before, and you're explaining to them who you are now. And you're going to make a contingency plan just in case they're right. You keep fighting yourself like you don't know you. You understand? There are certain things that you know if it goes sideways, you're gonna have to take a knee, and you're gonna have to rebuild your heart. You're gonna have to rebuild your trust in just everything as well as yourself. So if you know all these things and you are doing stuff to protect you, because that's what it is. Stop treating it like it's a foreign threat. When you have a thought that you're like, I don't know, man, this is making me nervous, look at it. Don't be like, just stop acting like that. You're just throwing bad stuff in the air. No, you are a captain of your own ship, and you need to seek counsel, and you need to make sure that you listen to the person that is in your head, or your shadow, or your ego, or whatever is trying to protect you. It is not trying to harm you, because it's a self-sustaining thing. Its only job is to keep you alive. So if they feel that you're under threat or under any type of thing, it's going to buck and shut the fuck down. Does that make sense? And the only way you can restart it or open it up is by listening to what it has to say and coming together with it and making a plan just in case they are right. Because if you have, it doesn't even have to be a concrete plan. If you have a sort of a plan, if things don't go quite right, you be like, okay, if it doesn't happen, we're still going to be okay. We're still going to travel the world. We're still going to love life. We're still going to have a great time. And you keep explaining to that person, your younger self, your baby self, whatever. You explain to that to it that I got you. You understand? No matter what happens, I got us. And then once you're gonna see, the thing is, I'm not even gonna tell you what you're gonna see. Try it and tell me. Like, these are just theories. Remember, all these people had books and theories and all this stuff. That's what that's what we're telling you. We're telling you theories. I'm not here to be your healer. I'm here to teach you how to be your own healer and how to help yourself. It's called self-help for a reason. You understand? And it's like, yes, I listen to the TikToks. I listen to the YouTube videos and all that, and I read the books, but I applied what I was learning and I was reading, so that I can come up with my own technique that worked for me. I'm giving you a blueprint. You can change the blueprint as long as you don't change the blueprint so much that it doesn't work. Does that make sense? Just go with the original blueprint. Sit it down, ask it, what's wrong, right? What's the matter? You can even put it in the chat. Honestly, put it in the chat and I'll ask it, what's wrong? Like, what's the matter? Which age is this? Which age is it coming from? You muscle test and you ask, what age is it coming from? Is it something that happened to me when I was a child? Is it something that happened to me when I was an adult? Why am I so fearful about this? And then once you find out why you're fearful about it, listen to it. And then more times than not, it's going to be like, well, it didn't work the last time. The last time we were really hurt. The last time we had to rebuild. We had to restructure our heart. We had to mend it. and I don't want to go through that again. And you will hear yourself say that to yourself. I don't want to go through this again. I don't want to go through having to understand why it happened. I don't want to have to understand any of that stuff. So that once you let it speak, then you go, okay, what can we do to make you survive it if it does happen? How can we prepare for it? Because if you're prepared for anything, and when you prepare for stuff, you can do pretty much anything if you're prepared for it. So I know this helped because it kept me from taking a nap. So it better have helped. I love you guys. I will always chalk my naps to help you guys out.